Hi Virgo, let's read for your weekend. What have we got this weekend? We have the Sun in Leo, Moon in Scorpio, Mercury in Virgo, Venus and Mars also in Virgo. I believe it's this weekend or just Monday. Venus moves into its home sign of Leo. And, you know, Sun in Leo, Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Libra. You know, this really is a time of solid, fluid continuity, believing in what you're working on, and really aligning wholeheartedly to the truth of who you are. This is a weekend that really is kind of saying things need to be in place exactly as they should be. And if they don't seem to be making a lot of sense to you, I would trust that there's a bigger picture at play here, Virgo. I don't think they're your cards. I think it's pretty apparent that whatever's going on at the moment within people's personal situations, I think we're all being given an opportunity to kind of put things into place where we move on knowing that we have cleaned up the majority of our messes and our to-do lists are all checked and everything seems to be in place. And I think this is one of those progressive times. Mars and Virgo still. Sun's about to move into Virgo also. But just while the sun is where it's supposed to be, this is a lot of confidence that's being poured into your abilities, your decisions, the things that you need to do to make sure that you're good in this matrix, and how much your focus may have been siphoned in other directions. But I do feel like with Libra, with Venus going back into Libra, the abundance gets brought back to place. Like everything gets put right. And I would trust, Virgo, whatever's falling away from your life, whatever's disappeared from your life, whatever's not in your life, whatever you're being asked to move away from, be it a job, be it people, be it relationships, be it a house, I would trust it. I would really let whatever needs to fall away, fall away. Trust me on that. Okay, let's get into these cards. I have for you, Virgo, the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, beautiful, my favorite card, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, the Death card, the Strength card, and the Eight of Wands. Just let me line this message up for you guys. One moment, please. Right, so Virgo, I think as Mercury goes into your sign, you are not only being asked to kind of move more in directions of your divinity, you are kind of almost being brought to the prefaces, to the very forefront of what your mission is or who you are as a person, what your work is, what your soul purpose is. And you're being asked to really conduct yourself from the highest place of you. Make sure you're in tune with your prayer. Make sure you're in tune with your meditation. Make sure you're in tune with your soul. Make sure you're in tune with yourself. You will be moving very swiftly into a more abundant period. There is practice involved, and there is solid commitment. There is focus that's involved in overcoming a few beasts, a few demons that needed to be tamed, a few things that you know that can't pull you out of your heart center anymore. This weekend is a lot to do with study. It's a lot to do with quiet reflection, with prayer, with meditation. And it's kind of asking you to take a broader look at your life right now and see where it is that people may have been stealing from you. People may have been taking from you. People may have been like really pulling at your energy. And I do think with the Death card, you kind of need this period, this weekend, to just focus on the rebirths that are happening within you now that Mercury's gone into your sign. Things start moving really quickly again. So use this weekend, Virgo, to just take a brief pause. Take a brief pause and think about the changes, the massive changes that have taken place within you from the beginning of this year to where we're at right now. and really focus in on what it is you can do spiritually to align with your soul. Because that's where the true peace comes from. That's where the true contentment comes from. And as much as you might want to, I don't think Virgos ever really want to be around other people. I do think, however, is one of those things that you choosing God or sacred time or spiritual time or meditation time over everything else right now is so important. The Queen of Pentacles, Virgo. Abundance, abundance, abundance. It is harvest time. Work is paying off beautifully. Career, your popularity, just everything that you have to offer is in its peak. Venus has really blessed you while it's been here. And I think you know that there is movement that is about to take place. Could be Hierophant, could be Taurus energy, Leo energy here also, Scorpio energy also, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. A cyclical loop, but this is something that you know really well. This is the opportunity to get really focused. This is the opportunity to really hone in on your skill, on your trade, and what it is that you can do. Leo season has been really enlightening for you. And I do feel like there are a lot of lessons yet that Leo season is going to have to really teach you. And it might be about getting really quiet, pulling away from the crowd, really mastering yourself, overcoming your demons, seeing where it is that your intent focus needs to go, and where it is energy of yours has just been siphoned, literally just taken from you. Okay? You got to put an end to that. There's got to be an end to that. Moving forward, do it in a really clear way, Virgo. And I do think the time to move forward is going to present itself. I just don't think it's right now with Leo fixed fire, where it's really asking you to pay more attention to the lesson, the greater lesson, the bigger picture. Where are you taking this? The rest of the year, where are you going? Your birthday's coming up. What are you doing? There are some lessons that would really strengthen your character by overcoming. And you must overcome. You must overcome. You must move forward. You must champion through. You must, Virgo. Because a lot of people look up to you, Hierophant and the High Priestess. There is a lot of information and knowledge that you have that other people seek. And I do feel like there is going to be a period this weekend where people are going to seek your information, your better knowledge, your decisions, what your advice is. Kind of let yourself get away with the fact that you had to work really hard and all of this imposter syndrome stuff and having to play little or having people belittle you. The only thing I want to say about that is, listen, Virgo, if somebody does not recognize your value, that is a moron. You do not need to push, you don't need to prove, you don't need to, if it's not really obvious to people right now who you are and what you're doing and how capable you are, then that is stupid people. Just stop messing with the stupid people. Seriously. A lot of study, a lot of enriching the self. This weekend might even be about sitting down with a book. That book that you've been meaning to read for the past 10 years or something. Pull away. A lot of self-mastery. And that self-mastery leads to abundance. It leads to worth. It leads to value. So don't be in a rush. Seek out spiritual guidance. Seek out knowledge. Manage to overcome those beasts, those inner demons. Manage to overcome it. You are going through a transition period right now, and this imposter syndrome, or letting people take from your energy, moving before you're even supposed to move, being too eager to move forward in a direction where you know you gotta halt. Things take time. Don't speed the journey, because more often than not, when we're in a rush, we end up going in the wrong direction and taking ourselves way longer to achieve what we ultimately set out to achieve. The communication comes in when it's supposed to. But right now, Virgo, take a back seat, get back in your seat of power, get seriously focused on you. I think that's all I have for you for this weekend. If you would like to book a reading, head over to the website rubyreadstarot.com. Do leave me a thumbs up, a like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining. Have a beautiful weekend. Ciao.